Are you okay? You look upset.
If the person that you love is putting you in a difficult situation, what would you do?
I wouldn't let them. I do whatever I want to do, not what anyone else wants.
Hi everyone, it's me Hatsy and I'm back with part 10 of Let's Play Witches. So, we're with Damien at the moment. I don't know why. I just started off with him just like casually reading a book underneath a tree. I just thought it was a nice change. But this is the house. So we have loads and loads of smoke. Actually, something tragic just happened. I didn't want to film it because it was actually pretty disturbing and lots of disturbing things happen in this LP and I thought, you know what, that's just too much. Basically, Tatum actually set on fire. So, yes, he just extinguished himself. It was pretty quick as well. It was all very sudden for me, so I didn't really know what was going on myself. Anyway, though, he's safely upstairs, and hopefully he's okay now. Anyway, though, going back to the beginning machinima, so Calvin actually chickened out. He did not want to kill his friend, and he decided that in the end. Now, how he's going to explain that to Marielle, I have no idea, because I would imagine that Marielle has no time for people like Calvin, and he's given up on her. So she would not be very happy about that. I don't know who Marielle is going to take her anger on because of this, but Marielle is going to be very unstable for the next couple of parts. And yeah, we're going to find out at the end and also at the beginning of part 11 what is going to happen. I think this is part 9. Is it part 9? I hope it's part 9. I think it may even be part 8. I'm so sorry for any confusion. I didn't even check though. Okay, so it's a really ugly morning. I wish the mornings did look different in The Sims 4. I mean, this is just nasty weather. I'm hoping for seasons at some point, but I don't think we'll get them anytime soon. Anyway, though, I do want Amelia to make the boys some food. Wearing a swimming costume doesn't really strike me as something that Amelia would do in the mornings. She's quite reserved. So, yes, that outfit suits her much better, I think, around the house. Anyway, she's going to serve some breakfast. I don't know how good she is at cooking, actually. Fruit salad. Oh, my gosh, that painting. Did anybody else see that? Anyway, Amelia is going to be resuming some stuff. This kitchen really isn't big enough. Marielle's outside. Maybe she's stalking Calvin a bit, wondering. She's probably panicking, to be fair, because if Calvin's told her that he's going to do something, or like, I guess she's spoken to about it, she would be very curious as to what he's up to. She's a very controlling person, so it definitely makes sense that she just walked past the house. These will have a little conversation outside, but they're probably going to catch up later because it's probably a little bit awkward between them. Because Agatha and Eve have not spoken in quite some time, I don't think, for a few parts. So, yeah, we'll find out what's going on there. So, probably Eve just told Agatha to go around to her house later or something like that. Anyway, what can we do? So, Onyx, I want to get him up. And I actually want him to invite round Devin and Eliona, because we're going to get a 3-way romance going here. And I just think that that is so much in his character to do that, because he's been speaking to both the girls throughout the parts, and I think that now is the right time for something to kick off. Like, I definitely want some drama with the witches. I personally think this is perfect. So yeah, I would definitely like to get them round. He's busting some moves. I'm pretty sure Oscar wasn't even dancing. How did he even earn a skill from that? And why does he hate Adam? Why? That makes no sense, because Adam is one of the friendliest Sims in the game. He really is. Adam also doesn't really fall out with people. Okay, well, I think Eliona's rejected our request, but she's there. I wonder if ringing the girls actually makes you see them pick up the phone on the other end. That would be a really glitchy thing if it didn't. Like, for instance, if we rang Eliona now and she didn't pick up her phone. Yeah, she's not picking up her phone. That is a glitch on The Sims 4's end. I'm not happy with that. Why isn't she picking up her phone? That's crazy. Like, who is speaking to Onyx on the phone? I have no idea. Anyway, though, some of the boys are off to school. We're not going to take them all to school because I don't like them all doing well. I think that Tatum and Oscar and a few of the others would go, because Oscar is like really academic. He's supposed to be super intelligent, or at least that's how I imagine him. But some of the others don't really have to. Look at that neck tattoo. I've never even noticed that before. I thought it was like some symbol or something, but looks pretty cool. I think that everybody's going to school, which is really unfortunate. I actually hate when that happens, but Onyx seems to have stayed behind with Eliona and Devin, which is crazy. That just worked out perfectly. So they are both here. More choices. More choices, clubs. Talk about club? Talk about witches. Yeah, I don't know where these girls are going. actions form group. For Devon. And where's she going though? I don't even know where she's going. Call over group. I wonder if she'll come over. Okay, Devon is just not listening whatsoever. So I think Onyx is probably just going to have to go to school. Just like everybody else. This is going to be a super boring day. But yeah, okay, we'll probably see what they're up to a little bit later. And we will spend the day with Amelia. So what's Amelia doing? She's just talking to Damien over here. What does she even have to complain about? Oh, she probably complained about her house being set on fire. Also, there's Elizabeth. Let's catch up with Elizabeth. So, friendly introduction. Oh no. You're telling me we get this glitch again where she doesn't know Elizabeth? Yeah, she does know Elizabeth. They're in the same group. What? This is crazy. Like, The Sims really does need to sort this out because some of these friendships just get deleted and it's so frustrating. Like, why do these two not know each other? It just doesn't even make sense. I didn't even read that. Anyway, we've got a performance game for it, so it works out perfectly. Okay, well, I mean, maybe they would be talking about the marriage between him and Marielle because that is coming up soon. I think that's scheduled for about part 15. So if you're looking forward to that, that's around about when it will be. And that will be a very strange part. Like, I roughly know what's going to happen. And I think that it's going to be very dramatic. Let's have a little chat here. Well, at least she's getting to know Elizabeth now. I don't want to keep doing this in every single episode because it's a little bit like Groundhog Day. If you know any mods that can get rid of this, then please let me know. Really hope that in the future that will get fixed because honestly, it's so irritating, especially because I change houses so much. Okay, anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to go upstairs. Oh, what's going on up here? Well, that's strange. So how Devon walked off before, she magically appeared round the house again and now she's here. Well, that is a little bit odd. And she's flirting with Calvin. Well, don't really know how to take this. Maybe they could have a little bit of a thing together. I don't even know. I mean, she's obviously chosen him. I was not expecting this. I swear this was not planned. But let's just go with it because, I mean, she's here, he's here. He's feeling a little bit upset because of Marielle. Now, the thing about Devon is she really likes to follow in Marielle's footsteps. So this is just what she would do. If she even caught on that Marielle had a thing with Calvin, she would probably try and go for Calvin just because she can. And she wants to be Marielle. So that's what's going on between these two. Yeah, but this is pretty interesting. I mean, if they can get to know each other, that's fantastic. Oh, there is a little bit of a problem though, because she's a teen. I had to make sure that they were the same age because for some reason my age mod isn't working. I'm gonna have a look at it in a little bit, but as for now, we just have to make do with this. Okay, well, Calvin does have to get his needs up because apparently they're really important. People always say to me, do you know, you need to focus more on needs. So I'm gonna make an active effort to do that. For some reason, Amelia has probably done less than Calvin today and she's absolutely fine. Like she's feeling fantastic. Why doesn't she have some of this? I wonder if because it's so big she can still have it. I don't even know if like enlarged objects still work. I think it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I would definitely have one of those treats. I would. Okay, maybe it's not working. I don't even know if you can take one of those. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, I would love a ball like that. And it sort of makes sense for a hand to jump out because the hand would actually be able to fit into there because you could fit like a little monster in there or something. Okay, what is Calvin doing though? He needs to get his fun up. Well, maybe speaking to Devon would get his fun up because he could give her a heartfelt compliment. And I think that he would want to talk to somebody. He was trying to speak to Martha before and Martha was so helpful because Martha gave him some fantastic advice that basically nobody messes her around sort of thing. And yeah, I just think that he needs someone to speak to at the moment, especially because he's really, really down. So it's great. I mean, he's found a friend in Devon, everyone else at school, so not everyone else is going to bother them. It's great. And I think this will get his fun up as well. Like, if he's still listening to this, I don't even know if he can still listen to this, whilst at the same time as speaking to Devon. What about romance? We can try. I mean, okay, bathroom cash. Well, taking a quick break, Onyx buys some money, just sitting on a sink in the bathroom. Should he slide it in his locker for safekeeping or just turn it into the principal right away? Turn it in. Performance gain, small. That's great. Amelia, oh, look at her. She's just cleaned up all the plates. That's so nice though. That is just such an Amelia thing to do. That's fantastic. I hate a messy house. Okay, group project. Balthazar's latest classroom assignment is a group project. His group mates are pretty smart. Should he try to contribute as much as they do or just let them do the work? Try to contribute. Always do the right thing. Performance gain small. grade boost. A big unit test is coming up in the history class. Tatum's been doing okay, but a good score would really boost his overall grade. Should he do his usual amount of studying or study as much as he can? Study a lot. Does that do anything for it? Okay, performance gains small. We're doing really well today. If you do the honest thing, you just tend to get some performance gains small, but it doesn't always work because I've done it before and sometimes it doesn't work. But look at these two. Oh, these are fantastic couple to see. I think they're great. And I think that this would go really well. Like, okay, I do want him to maybe speak to her a little bit more. Blair Wall, we'd love to have you join the punchlines. What are the punchlines? I've never even heard of them. Compliment appearance. I don't even know what they are. No thanks, I'm not interested. Never heard of them. Do we even have some new groups? I don't know. If we go to club manager, oh my gosh, we have so many new clubs, I think. We have club cosplay, which is a new group. Complimentary colours. Oh my gosh, look at all these. That's insane. I had absolutely no idea. It's really nice that they do put more clubs in because when we started out with the Sims Will Get Together, we didn't have that many clubs. But it's nice that they just get automatically added. I really like that, actually. Now, Calvin is going to have to go to bed soon because his energy is really low. But his fun's up, which is great because I think his energy is like the only thing that he needs to do now. I don't know if Devin's going to stick around. Probably not. But it is nice that they can just still chat while everyone else is out. And maybe when everybody else comes back at like 3, then he can go to bed. Because that gives us enough time to like spend some time with Devin and stuff. And oh my gosh, look. I wonder if he makes a move. What will she say? He looks a little bit cheered up now, I think. He looks a little bit less uncomfortable. I don't think he's uncomfortable. He's happy. Well, that's great. I think Devin's just super flirty today. Yeah, she's super flirty. So he's going to go to bed after just Devin goes. She's probably going to go. That man is always out. Always, without fail, he just walks down the street. I'm not even kidding. He's always here. Okay, what is Amelia doing? Amelia is asleep as well. All right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward time a little bit, and that is because I didn't want to spend too much time just watching Calvin sleep, because that would have been really creepy. Now, all the boys are just so tired. Yeah, all their needs are down. Okay, well, I was going to invite over Eliona at the moment, maybe another day, because Devin is just going home as well. Like, she's just pretty disinterested with Onyx right now. She's just walking straight back over here to the witch's boarding house.
I'm sorry that we haven't spoken much recently. I've just felt so down.
Whatever's the matter?
I saw Elverina's father the other day. Irvin.
It's probably a good choice to leave this human alone. It's only going to get you into trouble.
Who erased his memory, though?
I think I have a good idea who.
So we've just arrived at Eve's house with Agatha, and they are having some really sisterly bonding time, which is great. I don't know why Agatha's embarrassed. Let's find out why she's embarrassed. I don't know, but she's doing Eve's dishes for her, which is really nice, actually. I wish my sister did that for me. You know, it would be the other way around. Well, no, it's great because these two have become a lot closer since the series started. In fact, they were just acquaintances before. I don't think they were even that. They were not close whatsoever. But we need to also look after Elverina and make sure that she's okay. And Agatha would definitely want to be as involved as she can with her niece. So Agatha sort of knew by the machinima that something has been going on with the elderly witches, or like, I guess, Marielle, probably Elizabeth as well. She sort of senses it because there's been some trouble before in the town. It hasn't really been disclosed yet what sort of trouble we're dealing with, but Agatha gets it, and I think that Eve has a hunch about what's happened here and who could be to blame for the erasing of the memory of Irvin Stevenson. So they're having a real heart-to-heart, and it's fantastic though because they can speak about this sort of stuff, but they've really got to be quiet in a town like this because if the others found out that they were gossiping, I mean, it could mean punishments for Eve, especially as she has done a terrible thing and she did have a love affair with a human. So the witches won't really be taking to that. I mean, I'm surprised at Agatha for dealing with it so well, because it's not in Agatha's character to deal with it so well. Elverina isn't going to age up yet. She's actually going to be aging up within the next, I think, 7 to 8 parts, I think. Very specific, but just not yet. I just love seeing a green baby. It's very rare that one of these happens. And it took a lot of hard work and effort to make a green baby. So I think that, you know, just for that, it's going to be interesting when she does age up to see how she looks. And I'm excited for it, because I don't think I've ever seen a green child either. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see how Elverina does look within the next few parts. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Why are they taking pictures together? I mean, that's just so out of character for Agatha. I wish that Sims wouldn't do that, because I don't get out my phone and just start taking selfies with people. In fact, I hardly ever have any pictures of myself on my phone. That might sound really weird, but the only time I ever take pictures of myself is usually for like YouTube thumbnails and stuff like that. So even then, I mean, there's like minimal photos just because I don't really do that. Anyway though, I mean, these two, I would love them to become best friends. I think that it would be fantastic if they did, because I think that they've came a long way in this series alone, just building up the friendships together, and it's going to be really helpful for future episodes. But yeah, so, I mean, Irvin obviously hasn't come back to the series yet, but we're going to leave it there, because these two sisters are happy. They are just having a really nice time together, and I know it's like been a little bit of a short episode. Again, I think, I don't really know. I never know how long these episodes are going to be. But what I am going to do though is I'm going to leave this part here, and I will speak to you all in part 11. Don't miss it, because it's going to be a fantastic episode, loads of drama for that one. Great, and I will speak to you all in the next part.